2, wait, start.
Hi, I'm Petra. I'm the leader of the War and Abuse movement. Last night I did a video, a message to Bahraini people, and just a collection of my opinions about, how to help their situation. And a Bahraini man sent me a message today and says, why don't you do a video and talk to the American people, since, they can help if they understood our problem and if we could get them to care. So I'm like, okay. So I'm going to start with a little geography lesson. I know you can't see this screen right here, but Bahrain is a little tiny country, and this is Saudi Arabia, and this is Iran, and that's Qatar. And this is their flag. Now, I'm doing this video because I'm going to give the American people 4 reasons why we should care about Bahrain. Okay? Why should we care? 1, these people are not jihadists. They're not Al-Qaeda. They're not in bed with Iran. They're not chanting death to the USA. They're not burning flags. They're worried about breathing right now. Okay? Their government is killing their people for having an opinion. They're killing doctors for taking care of protesters who are injured. Doctors, hospitals. I mean, if you look at the situation, okay, yeah, just another country in the Middle East. No, but I'm going to give you more reasons why we should care. Okay. Number 2, we have a big naval base in Bahrain. It's probably one of our biggest naval bases. And I care about the armed forces. I had ancestors die in World War II and Vietnam, and my partner is Special Forces Army, so I do care about our troops. And, Iran sends these little boats over saying that they're helping the protesters in Bahrain when really they're just trying to get their fingers into the Bahraini situation so that they can dominate that area and antagonize Israel. But what we don't want to see on Fox News or CNN is an Iranian American hater killing one of our boys who goes into a local town near that naval base, and the next thing you know, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, I'm not crazy, but something like that could aggravate the biggest war we've seen yet. This is very real. This is not a joke. We need to pay attention to this situation. And number 3, we need to get off Saudi oil. Okay, we talk about getting off of foreign oil, but come on, guys. Now, our dependency on foreign oil is really killing people. It's really killing people. People are getting beaten. Little girls' schools are getting raided. And God knows what happens to these kids. Okay, this is a big problem. Okay, our dependency on Saudi oil is keeping these people captive because Saudi has their army in Bahrain stopping the protesters. Now, think about this. If we could get off of Saudi oil, we can drill here. It's not going to be an environmental disaster. I believe that big oil is in cahoots with the EPA. The EPA has to have an enormous amount of money to lobby our government to keep us from drilling here. Come on, Obama. I've always been on your side, but come on, dude. You got to look at this. We need, you might say, well, we don't like oil. Well, electric cars are going to cause pollution because we're going to need to make electricity. We need alternative fuels, or we need to drill our own oil. How can we sit here and say we're so righteous and so nice if it's okay to, pollute other people's places so that we can have their oil but not in our backyard? Is that who we are? And the last reason that we should care is because, we say that we're founded on Christian principles. We're righteous, we defend, freedom, we're moral. Then we should care. Is this who we are, where we care so little about other people that we will let them die because we want to fill up our big gas-guzzling cars? That's not the America that my ancestors died for. This is not who we are. Let's do what Americans do best. Let's poke our noses into some business. Let's get into this business. Let's get involved in Bahraini business. And, these guys are the underdogs. Libya has a chance. Egypt has a chance. You know, these people have no chance. None. They don't have a prayer. But if the Americans cared about them, they would have a prayer. And this is who we are. This is who we are, man. We're supposed to care. You know, I want to put more attention to this. I want more news on this. I want us to care about this problem. You know, and that's why I did this video. And, you know, I want to tell the Bahraini people, if you're listening, we are praying for you. There are Americans that do care, okay? So, you know, let's get it together, both your country and our country, and I think there can be a solution. I believe in a merciful God, and I believe this can happen. I'm Petra. Thank you for listening.